Welcome back to some more EU4 with me, Daniel from Dan Has Fun. Last episode, we broke Portugal so badly that they turned into Brazil, and then we attacked Liège so they couldn't join the coalition, and we still managed to bring in significant chunks of Europe, just not all of it, in our quest to try and become Rome, something I personally have never done before. We're not that far away. We only need, what, 37 more provinces in the highlighted area? And we know we can grab some from Britain, and I think we may be able to do it. Like I said, we have about 40 years left in the game before game over. The key thing is you have to be at peace in order to form Rome. So we have to make sure the coalition doesn't fire and completely screw that ability. We also have free admin slots, and we never get any admin policies. That's my own fault based on what we've chosen, but yeah, we just don't have any of them. I'm tempted because we're pumping out so much diplomatic power that we're just never going to use. Maybe we'll get another policy, but what would we want? We don't need morality. I think just we're doing so well, I'm not sure what we would like. I think we're going to take streamlined galley production. Just have... No, I'm going to hold the weather gauge because I don't want to have to rebuild ships. I don't think we need it, but I mean, we have the option, so I'm going to use it. This episode, we're going to have to choose how greedy we want to be, because we still don't want Russia joining a coalition against us. And to be fair, we're only at -17 aggressive expansion right now because Portugal was so far away. It's really cute that now this is Portugal, by the way. Everything else is Brazil, even their colonies. It's really funny. Why is Brazil the same colour as Portugal on the map, though? It makes that... Well, it's not identical, but it's way too similar. And it's too similar to our colour. I guess the game designers at Paradox didn't think that, hey, we might have to contend with Italy and Brazil being giant on the same map at the same time. An understandable thought. Let's unpause. East side is fine. Oh, Plock siege has just been completed. There is a big stack of Polish troops wandering around now, so we do have to keep an eye on that, to the point where I'm even going to put these two together, complete this siege and try and whack them as soon as we can. This is also fairly exposed, this 38,000 stack, to the point where can we take these down here to help out? Because they're just sitting in Vienna right now, really just to protect it, but they haven't come back. So I'm going to move them over to keep this 38k safe. Because it would get bopped if they went over to it right now. Luckily, they don't seem to be being that smart. The AI not being smart, I don't believe you. Let's go regroup all these guys in Stuttgart. Now that they have their morale back. And where do we want to go? We'll probably just attack them right in the middle here at Heidelberg, because we don't want them to do anything super crazy. So if we can just smack them in small chunks, it'll make life a lot easier. That's fine. Salzburg allied with Picardy, that's irrelevant. Okay, so that's another stack pop. There's the Dutch stack. We knew there had to be one, we just didn't know where it was. Now we do. So it's not down in Africa. There is a stack in Africa, but it's not the biggest stack. Having said that, this 33k stack will have to be a little bit careful. Shoot that down so we can speed that siege up, please. But most of their troops are in this one group. We want to take that out. Until that's gone, nothing else is really that safe. And finally, the siege of Picardy is done. So once we can do that, and they should still end up in combat, right? Yep, they will. Okay, perfect. 52k stack can go to Utrecht. And we have to try and keep a rough eye on the Dutch stack down here. It's going to be easier said than done, but we'll try. Oh, perfect. Please don't de-siege that before I get there. Oh, yeah, they're also borrowing more troops from Ark and the Dutch. They have the money, clearly, to throw at everything, but alas, not the troop numbers. Where are you going, Munich? That's perfect. Now I don't have to attack you on a mountain. And we just sunk the Picardine flagship. I would love to know how many flagships that we have sunk during the course of this game. I genuinely don't know the answer to that. This is a little bit annoying, but because you are next to a fort, at least you won't defeat me. Is this something we want to have happen? No, we're going to do that. I don't want to attack them into the hill with the river crossing. If they want to attack me back, yes, I'll still get the hill penalty, but I shouldn't get the river penalty as well. I think. Siege of Narman is done. I think we can do this without having you consolidated in a stack now. I think. I'll have to keep an eye on it, but I think we should be okay. And as for this stack of ships in Liège, yeah, you're absolutely toast. Having the naval idea to be able to heal from the coast, I never realized how useful that was until this game. It's just something I would never think about, but it's genuinely very useful. They also outnumbered me there, if you noticed. So I'm going to wait for a moment and just get some troops back. And all of Picardy is now completed. So, we definitely want to take some land from them. I'm thinking 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I do that, oh my goodness me, that's 113 aggressive expansion. Did not realize how expensive that was going to be. Does that put anybody we care about in the coalition? I mean, it does put Nuremberg and Salzburg in there, but we're just going to have to accept that for what it is. Does anybody else join the coalition that matters? No. Most importantly, Russia doesn't. So we're going to do that. Thank you for your provinces. It does give us some astronomical overextension temporarily, but we're just going to have to deal with it. This one stack will go back there, so we have some representation. But now they also have no navy, so we don't have to worry about that going forwards. Okay, next up then, now that we've defeated the Dutch army, is what? I think we can split this group up a little bit. Have one group go to the Palatinate, the other group's going to sit in place temporarily and get some morale back. And yeah, now we are definitely going to get some overextension events going on. That is an absolute no-doubter. I guess we'll send this over in siege too. We do have enough numbers over in Poland, we're just not massively outnumbering them. Also, we did lose a battle before, and they're not going to be forced marching, so we want to make sure you're forced marching. Anybody else that's not forced marching? You are, even though it doesn't say that you are on the symbol. Oh, I guess it might be if you're not actively moving, I guess would be the reason. That makes sense. You still outnumber us there, so I'd really rather not do that. So we'll just lead up a little bit of troopage first. I wish there was just a mass make everybody force march button, but meh, what are you gonna do? Okay, more revolts in Spain. That's a lot of troops. Oh my word, that is big numbers. Okay, that's not rookie numbers. I'm gonna need to borrow a big stack of troops to deal with that one. I'm gonna take this 58,000's worth of troops and come over and deal with that, because that's... yeah, that's nothing to sneeze at. And of course, now they're going to start sieging Vienna again. The second we move away. Oh, it's always the way. Can I just bop this stack? Yeah, Nuremberg's joined the coalition. What a surprise. No, they are running away though, so I should be able to do this pretty safely. Yeah, Lithuania's stats in combat are absolutely awful. Like, unbelievably bad. This siege is done as well, so now we can go to Vilnius, I'm sure. Yep, we can. We'll have these two sit behind that 50k stack. They're still sieging Przemysl, although... Can we just peace Poland out? Still no, they are really close. But no, not yet. They are still completely unwilling. Munster... Why are they at low warranties? I mean, we haven't even sieged anything from them, but that'll be soon. The Palatinate can't siege out. Let's siege out, peace out. Because they are a vassal. And therefore, what they think doesn't matter. That's as simple as it is. Okay, go back, give them a bop. This is why we haven't left with this stack yet, because we do not want them to de-siege anything. Finally, the siege of Przemysl is done, and the siege of Munster, so we can start piecing out Munster any moment now. You guys, I'm going to just have you, apart from this stack, have these three come over and help, just in case. And then we'll have somebody come over and take out the units trying to siege Vienna again. Oh wow, they didn't even come and back that stack up. Well, that was nice of them, wasn't it? Okay. As a result, then, you go there. You can go there and just sit there for a moment. Oops, hit the wrong button. I don't need to see any splendor. A splendor? Splendor. Hejaz has Wahhabism. Good for them. Do we care that Ajam hates us? No, not really. That was a stat wipe. So they still have another stack here. We don't need to send them all there. That 50k stack will do. This small 14k stack, we're going to have you two combine, and then we'll use them to flush Poland out. The Dutch, it's back to 35k. It's not an insignificant stack, but they are back. This 60k group is going to come over here. This group's going to come next to it, and then we're just going to go smack them. The Timurids must be a great power because they must have completed the last institution. They're not exactly in the middle of Institution Central, and they have a big plot of land, so that makes sense. It'd take them a while. I would like to see piece Poland out, though. I'd rather not have to attack them and lose more men, not because we're at our cap, but because it's just a waste of resources, and I just don't see the point. If we can get Poland... It doesn't really matter if Poland is in a coalition against us at this point. They are at minus 62, so they definitely will be. Siege of Vilnius is done. Again, I don't want anything from Lithuania. I'm just going to white piece them out. I don't need anything from them. I don't want them to get wrecked too badly, because, well, I'd like them to offer some resistance to Russia if they end up coming over. You guys should end up being black flagged, but you weren't, which is strange, but it's fine, we'll get you back. Can we piece Poland out now? Yes, but we'd only have a tiny war score against them, so we're going to have to wait. Munster we can definitely piece out, though. I don't need any of your land. I can't make you force religion, not that it really matters, but we're just going to take money from you like we always do. Now, these groups here, let's go give them all a big smack, and then these two groups are going to come back like so. Coffee imports. I just don't need the more defense. We're clearly not needing to do a huge amount of it in this combat, so not going to worry about that. Siege of Wagadu is done. There's the Dutch stack, so let's go beat that up before we go do anything else. They do have more troops here than I anticipated, so I might have to wait a little bit longer. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. We're just going to sit on it for now. We might as well blow that up, speed the process up. Siege of Oberpfalz is done. Okay, so yeah, now we have the numbers, and we'll just go back to that Dutch stack afterwards. Yeah, I know, more separatism gibberish. And now we'll jump on them collectively, because that should... If we're lucky, it might... No, it won't be a stat wipe. They have too many troops. And unlike the Lithuanian army, they have 3.7 tactics. due to their 124% discipline. So they are going to inflict some pretty heavy losses. But they will not win the fight. Yeah, we lost more infantry than they did, but they lost a ton of artillery that we didn't lose. But we have to use this stack to come and deal with the Dutch. So we're going to go do that now, before we forget. Siege of Anvers is done. Sometimes I forget that the actual war target was Liège. We've been really dealing with pretty much everybody else. Oh, they managed to sneak past us. Where are they going? Ouagadougou? That's this fort that was occupied. How you run away? Where are you going next? Bambouk? Keep chasing them. Siege of Brussels is done. Do you have more sieging power than them? No, you don't. Quite the opposite. Is there a fort here that's blocking that path? Oh, it's Utrecht that's blocking. Okay. Well, that's fine. Let's go siege out Lauenburg. Maybe that way they'll just piece Holstein out. I don't need anything from Holstein, so just getting them out of the way would be preferable. Russia's sowing discontent again. What a surprise. Look how much I'm bothered, though. That Dutch stack is going to be no more. Where are you going? Cantor? No, the bigger track's going to here. Which I can't get to, so I'm just going to ignore them. They got away. It's not a big deal. We'll just bop them in the future. If we get the opportunity, anyway. You're not just fleeing to one tile away? Nope, okay. Ooh, I don't have any troops near there. That's really annoying. Okay, can you go and deal with that for me, please? Didn't I really have any troops in Egypt? Didn't really cross my mind. Also, why are you two together? You're just going to attrition for no reason. There you go. What are we at for Poland now? Okay, now they are far more inclined to peace out. You'd think they would peace out nice and quickly, because there's nothing I want from them. Yeah, let's steal the platinum. No, we're not going to steal the platinum from them. I don't care if they revoking imperial reform. That's fine. Now, do I want them to break their alliance with the Dutch? No, I still think that's useful. I think it's genuinely helpful for them to do that. And I definitely don't want them to break their alliance with Lithuania, because then Lithuania is just done. But I need something to increase this peace treaty just a smidge. I guess we'll just have to deal. Yeah, I'm not gonna... For the 3.2 aggressive expansion, I'm not gonna do that. It's fine. That would keep us in a peace treaty until 1790, so that's 8 years anyway. And frankly, we'll probably end up attacking somebody else we're allied with before then. Because I don't imagine we're taking a ton from the Dutch, just because it's inconvenient. So now we can move all of these troops. Let's move these guys around so they're not attritioning. Because we're clearly going to have to move units around afterwards anyway. Put one in Anatolia. Put another one in Spain. And I don't really have a place for you, so I guess you'll just go in the capital for now. Yeah, George. That took them that long? I guess it's because they were being guaranteed by a jam. Well, they didn't take that much land from a jam, but they did take, well, I say coastal land. The Caspian Sea doesn't count as a water zone in this game, which is interesting. But that's what the game decided, so we play the cards we're dealt. Oh, more rebels here. Oh, that's a lot of them as well. Okay, Somalia's taken out our rebels. That's very convenient. I think we'll still be able to do this. So I guess we'll keep this stack in Egypt for now, because it's clearly not very stable. Yeah, our war stats are just in a different level to theirs, so we can just melt through them. Another combat done. Oh, a 10,000 stack. You can definitely take that out without any difficulties. Thank you for serving it up on a plate. Okay, we have until 1785 when the peace treaty with Britain ends, so we have to remember that. You two don't have a leader between you, so I'm just going to move you... Oh, goodness, where? I think I was going to move you to the northern tip of France. So yeah, this is going pretty well, I'd say. All things said and done. What war score do we have against the Dutch? Because I don't want a huge amount of land from them right now, because we can't. We're at 40% war score. Would they give us anything? Yeah, they're pretty willing to get out of this war. I'm pretty sure I need these two provinces to form Rome. Let's have a look. Yeah, I do. Hypothetically, if I took these two, that's 53 aggressive expansion. I still don't see Russia in that list. So we can't quite do that, but we can do that. Okay. Up to a 216% overextension, but a lot of it's is about to go away. And we do want to keep... Probably the 43k stack can go there. Why would I have to automatically transport? There we go. I was just going to say it should be black flagged. And they were, it just took time. There we go. So the Dutch are now out. Let's go sit in Holstein. Why were you black flagged? I don't understand why that was the case, but okay. Yeah, don't get that one. Oh wow, malware is not a lot of malware left. Now they don't have any alliances anymore either. So ripperonis, best in spaghettis, never forgetties. Pretty safe to move our transport fleet back around now. Oh no, a general in the UK died. We'll worry about that later because he's not doing anything right now. Holstein only has medium war enthusiasm. Can I just piece you out? Not quite. Very close, but not yet. Ooh. Why? So Bohemia forced Liège to break their alliance with Poland. But they would be protected by them anyway, because they're in the HRE. That doesn't make any sense. That's a weird flex. Don't really get that one. Okay, lots of cores have been called. What's the percentage down to? 129, so still not good. Oh, there we go. 112. We're going to be fractionally under 100% temporarily, which is awesome. We love to see that. Siege of Loon is finally done. And this stack, yet again, is not coming back because I don't have open borders. Okay. I'm sure I'm going to be able to piece them out soon. Surely. I hope so. I don't want to have to battle them. Sure, we can do that for monument improvement. Speaking of, we do have one we can improve. Oh, it's in Lisbon. The Belém Tower. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That gives you a massive bonus to global trade power and sailors. Yes, please, sign me up. And in your case, we'll spend some money to speed it up just a little bit. And by a little bit, I mean I'm just going to build it. so it will build in one day. So we throw enough money at it, I guess. So yeah, that just gives us a load more sailors. We're up to 426,000 on our cap of sailors, which is ridiculous. We don't need that much, but we don't need much of anything now, hopefully. Yeah, how many provinces are up to now? 394. So, what? 29 to go? 28 to go? No, 29 to go. You're right the first time. We're doing it. It's killing everybody else, but we're doing it. And you still won't peace out. You're going to make me go in there. It'd be such a pain in the bum. No, I'm going to split this in half temporarily. Go over here and hope this is then enough, because we'll be blockading more ports. Maybe then they'll peace out. Okay, now they'll peace out. There we go. We could technically have asked for a smidgy bit of money, but I don't care enough to even haggle with them. Okay, so 100% war score because it's only the edge left. If I take all of them, which is the plan... That's 56 aggressive expansion. Ooh, Russia would be able to join the coalition. And they're not busy right now either. Oh, I do not want that to happen. And I really don't want to vassal them either, because they hate me so much they would never ever be annexable with 673 aggressive expansion. So we're going to do the cowardly thing, and we're going to sit on them for a bit. And do nothing. Oh, lose stability? What is this? Gross. I hate it. We are going to get the calls for peace penalty, but I'd rather have that for the time being. I'm also going to start moving a few troops over. I don't need to move them all over yet. But we'll move some over to Britain. We also have the consideration of the knights. Do we need to take the knights? If we ever see a situation where Spain won't join this for whatever reason, I don't think that'll ever happen, but if there ever was a situation where that happens, we definitely will just snipe them, but I don't see it happening anytime soon. You guys are going to move over to Britain as well. How many troops does Britain even have now? 205,000, and they have absolutely zero manpower. You're probably going to go in the middle. You two are going to come over as well, and then that should be enough troops. Quite too many troops, frankly, but... rather have too many than not enough. I am going to take the prestige hit, because it will bounce straight back when I take land off Liège. Thank you very much. Oops, hit the wrong button. Move you guys over. And move you back. I'm fine with running the risk of rebels there, and they didn't spawn anyway. Oh, wow, we're having all the bad events. Just all of them at once. We're still 7 years ahead. I think we can probably get the next idea, and then we'll have to upgrade. Because, yeah, cheaper forts will save us a lot of money, because we have a heckin' chonkin' load of forts. We do have calls for peace. It's going to increase our monthly war exhaustion, which shouldn't be that high, because, well, we don't lose that many troops, typically. Yeah, it's quite literally zero. And because we're naval hegemon, we can sit on them for a long time. So we do not have to call them out yet. They might have rebels spawn, which is why I've kept so many troops in the proximity. But yeah, we can just ignore them for now. It also means, yes, we can core things and spread that out too. Because we're at, what, 83%? So I would rather get at least these 3 cored first. We'll see how feasible that is. Netherlands, ooh, have their independence guaranteed by Brazil. How do I feel about that? I don't think it'll matter that much. We also have 2 free diplomats, which we don't need, so we might as well have 1 on outraged countries. Because I'm sure there are many. What's your aggressive expansion at penalty? 43. That's still not low enough for me to take all of Liège. We may just have to not take it all, but I really, really want to take it all. I don't want to leave them with anything. How far over would they be now? 58. So theoretically, if we didn't take this fort, that puts them at 54. I might do that, leave them in one province, and that way I can attack them again if I need to in the future, as a way of breaking into Poland. Realistically, we're probably not going to have a huge amount of options. We're probably going to be attacking Picardy the next time that happens, because that'll bring in Bavaria. Then yeah, they can't be attacked until 1796, which is fine. We've bought ourselves a little bit of time by being so proactive against Portugal. That's time that we've essentially bought back. Okay, yeah, it's definitely enough ships over there. Enough troops, yeah. Yeah, they have no chance against that when the time comes. So until we get this call for peace at about plus 0.2, we can essentially ignore it. But it is going to start growing very, very quickly. What do we want? None of this matters. I'm just going to take the mercantilism. We're already at 42% chance to win, even without doing anything, too. Well, we'll do that because 3 of them would agree. Please take some sailors. I am very... That's what they've done in an update. So if multiple seats are requesting the same thing, then clicking 1 means they'll just do it all. That's what they're doing. Yeah, we'll give you some admin support. I'll give you a little bit of Diplo support, and then everything else I'm going to leave alone. 84% is fine. When you get to this stage, bribing them requires, like, bribing them with... Well, it's based on your income, so it's like bribing them with more money than any other country makes in a year. So, it's like, no, I don't want to do that. No, thank you. 0.15, we're still fine. Yeah, you can have open borders. We're still not in 1785, so we have plenty of time to work with. What's your aggressive expansion at now? Still minus 43? Why is it not ticked down? Should it? Yeah, it should tick down by 5 a year. Oh, hang on. What's that? What is going on here? So Somalia has declared war on Yemen. Ottomans, Hejaz, Biafras, and I'll agree. Is there anything in here that I'm worried by? Yemen does have quite a lot of troops. I'm going to have to shuffle some units around, I think. Realistically, Somalia should be able to do the vast majority of the work here. So yeah, let's get a general in this 52k stack. He's a really good one. Let's go deal with the Ottomans so you can just piece them out. Peasants have already occupied that province. Turn the speed down to 3 just so things don't catch fire when I'm not paying attention. And I guess that means we should move the Vienna stack down here so we have some cover in Anatolia. Okay, Russia would no longer be in that list if we only took the 3 provinces. So now if we go, I'm going to be greedy. What if we took 4? Russia's at minus 53. I'm just going to wait them out. Yes, our monthly war exhaustion has now hit 0.2. So technically it is going up. But it's negligible for the time being. I don't really want to commit more troops than this to help Somalia. We can probably go and sit on Biafras after we deal with the Ottomans. Yep, that's a stat wipe. Don't take a shot every time you've heard that. Oh no! Well, hang on. Why are you guys still here? I never move you guys back. That is very dumb. That is Major League Dum Dum. Well, I guess we're going to have extra troops in this area that I didn't realise we had. Oh my word, he's not that good. That general's pretty terrible. I think if you come here, you're going to get removed. You're going to remove your black flag. So we'll do that. But yeah, we're going to get these two sieged out. Then we'll deal with this mess. Oh, that was quick. Let's go over to that area. I don't want to necessarily attack them straight away. It depends what Somalia does with its troops. Yeah, we'll grant you a seat. Everybody gets a seat. You get a seat, and you get a seat. Everybody seats. Everybody can sit down. I might not even charge. Somalia, you probably should have waited. Like, I know my guys have forced march on, but you were about to suicide if I wasn't there. Ooh, coal improvements. Of course it happened to Russia. Wow, they got 10,000 gold. Oh, the price of coal drops until the end of the game, though. Yeah, over time, technology has greatly increased the output of existing coal mines, as well as making it possible to mine coal in many places where it would previously have been unfeasible. Rude. That's less money for me. I don't know what Ethiopia plans to do, but I'm going to make sure Al Jorf is occupied. Again, the soon... Oh, that's rude. I was going to say, the sooner we can get the Ottomans out, the sooner I don't have to think about them, but they're going to de-siege that real quick. But it is a level 1 fort, so, I mean, it comes with the territory. Let's see if we can stop that happening. We probably won't, but we might be able to. Oh, now we definitely will. Surely. As long as this 21% tick doesn't go, we should be able to do it. Oh, we don't have to worry about it. The Ottomans have been pieced out. There's nothing that... Like, we don't have any claims on this, so I'm not surprised we didn't get it, but truth be told, I don't really want it anyway. Where do we want to go? That's a level 1 fort in Hejaz. Let's just get that dealt with. Anyway, we'll give this stack of troops the big old bop, and then we'll go over to Biapas. Not a stat wipe, but enough damage where I don't have to think about it. Level 8, level 9 forts. Let's go to level 8 fort first. We'll get it done slightly quicker. Not by a lot, but every little helps, right? Now will Russia join the coalition? Still will. Okay, we're still going to have to keep waiting. We have to play the waiting game. We can't wait too long, because we're going to have to declare war on Britain in... Yeah, very soon. But we can still wait for now. It's not an absolute disaster. We should make sure that our big fleet is where. So where is their capital now? Capital province is York. Is it? That's what it pointed at. No, it's Northumberland. Which works for me, because I can occupy that with ships. I can just do that preemptively. Because it's close enough where we're not going to get any attrition. They do have a lot of troops in the area. Somalia is being very brave, and by brave I mean kind of stupid. They want to be a little bit more careful than they're being. Also, the fort in Yemen there is a mountain, so I'm not going to go take that. Yeah, they have a lot of troops in this area. Like a lot of troops. This 57k stack, I guess, is still black flagged, which is annoying. So we'll manually go over there instead. Clearly, I have no idea what the rules are on black flags. just not a Scooby. Still minus 53. Come on, Russia, cooperate. Minus 85. Oh no, it's the Warriors do not read books event. That's going to make tech more expensive. Technically, there's a coastline here, so that's going to make that really, really slow. That's also rather annoying. So let's go deal with that first. And then we shall go back. Do I want to bring this 54k stack? And I guess I should. Just, I don't want them carpet sieging all my stuff. I like my stuff. My stuff. My stuff. Wow, I have no troops anywhere near that one. So I guess we're going to take that 33k stack over, because these guys need to get in the action. Cool, cruel tactician. Not a trait you want to get, but it's fine. Oh, another general in Britain's bitten the dust. You're the mercenary stack, so I guess we should better give you elite. Eh, not bad. All fives pretty much across the board. Can't complain too much with that one. Astrakhan is fine. I don't need to do anything with them. Not even going to ally them at this point. There's not enough of them left to justify that. There are a lot of troops in this area, so this is a little dangerous. Yeah, I'm just going to ignore them going to be at pass for now. And I jam rejoin the coalition. Well, isn't that just rude? I thought they'd finally learned. Apparently not. Where are you going? This stack of troops is really going out on a limb by itself. Where on earth are you going? Siege of Sari is finally over, which means I can bring you down, and now we are not outnumbered. Well, not by a lot. We are outnumbered slightly, but it's minimal. Where are you going? Kirkuk? Well, that's flat, so I don't recommend that choice of action. We are going to catch them, too. It doesn't look like anybody's coming to their aid, so that is going to be a full-all wipey. Big ol' wipester. Yeah, you guys have had your fun. Now I'm going to come in and wreck everything. Because you deserve it. What's the call for peace up to? Oh, 0.45. That's pretty spicy. Now, will Russia join the coalition? They will not. Okay, perfect. Taking money doesn't increase aggressive expansion. Okay, thank you. Yeah, they are minus 44. That wasn't even close. Like, okay, game. Whatever. We have what we want. That's the important thing. Start calling all that stuff for me, please. Now, how many provinces are we up to? 398, so we've got 27 to go. Clearly some maths was done wrong before, but it's fine. Everything's fine apart from my maths. That's not so fine, but meh. Meh. It is a shame we no longer have a vassal, because they would have cleaned all this up for us. We're going to have to go and manually de-siege all this stuff unless Somalia wants to. It's just busy work. But at least we've wiped out virtually all of their troops. There's just this one big stack left. Somalia is sieging out Yemen. I mean, I don't even want that province. I mean, Somalia, if you want it, you can have it. Where are you going? This one. It's the other province that starts Al something or other. Can I get past that? Oh, I can. Apparently this fort's just not... It doesn't exist. It's a spooky ghost fort. Biapas is just giving money. Hejaz is definitely not, so they're ceding 1, 2, 3 provinces to Somalia, which I'm fine with. Didn't even take the one that I occupied. Like I said, I'm fine with this. They're a nice rear gunner for me, so I am A-okay. Unfortunately, this has caused my troops to get black flagged. So I guess we're going to have to go back there first, and then we'll go and sit with this group just so they don't get bopped. And oh my word, this episode's been going on forever. And the truce with Britain's just ended. Okay, I'm ending this episode now before I forget. Next episode's going to be pretty spicy. Hopefully you stick around to watch it and you've enjoyed the video. Have a great rest of your day. Bye now. Thank you for watching the video, and if you'd like to see more, feel free to stick around.